Now, I called this meeting to address three things. I didn't come to teach. I ain't come to talk. I didn't come to make you feel good. I came to deal with some bullshit right now. So the first thing I want y'all to understand is there is a picture that is posted on this profile. It is a picture of the individual who did the shooting in Atlanta, Georgia that resulted in the death of an 8-year-old girl, innocent bystander, sitting in a car. You are now looking at the individual, the young black man that did the killing. Now, if y'all remember when Nipsey got killed, I was in LA. And when they was trying to find the so-called shooter of Nipsey, and nobody couldn't find Eric Holder or whatever his real name was, I had to go live that morning in LA. Y'all remember what I did. I said, y'all need to cut this shit short. Ain't nobody seen this motherfucker? I don't believe that. And by the end of that day, we had him in custody. Atlanta, Georgia, and all surrounding metroplex areas. I ain't talking about the police no more. Y'all talking about y'all want to self-police yourself. Well, here go your goddamn opportunity. The picture that I just put up, we want him today. I don't give a fuck if he's sitting up in your house and you can't believe that it's your relative that did this shit. Y'all got a right and a responsibility. If y'all want this shit to end, it got to start right here. Now, we got intel coming in from all over the place of who these people was that did the shooting out there. Which brings me to the second issue why I'm here. Y'all gonna stop running around trying to attach this bullshit to NFAC. We didn't have jack shit to do with that. Matter of fact, we was gone. We ain't that stupid to hang around in a city after the sun goes down knowing what we did on Stone Mountain. How stupid do you think we are? The fuck's wrong with y'all? So since y'all can't do the work, we done the work for you. There go your killer. Atlanta, find his ass. Now, we met with them young boys down there, so y'all know the people in your hood. This ain't no time for that not snitching shit. That little girl was riding down the street minding her own goddamn business. Why you think in fact exists? We're here to protect our people. And if y'all want self-policing, this is how it starts. So don't be coming up to me asking me all these silly ass questions. Everything that they do to us, they want to project on y'all. Now we got a picture of this motherfucker, y'all find him. Don't make me put a bounty on this motherfucker's head, because you know I will. Now all y'all got so much to say. All y'all talking about what you would do. Well, here go your chance to do something. Find his ass.
The night Sequoia Turner was shot.
It is not our job to fly down to every state to police your problems.
Yeah, that's right, Aisha. Now,
Atlanta was already off the hook when we got there. That's why we was out at Stone Mountain.
Today, we learned officers are looking for multiple.
Now I know there's some people on here who done tuned the fuck in from Atlanta, Georgia. And since don't nobody want to say it, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This shit didn't start with George Floyd. This shit started with Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. NFAC didn't pop up at Stone Mountain. NFAC popped up in Brunswick, Georgia. NFAC didn't march nowhere else in the world to address the core racism. We marched in Stone Mountain, Georgia, the home of the Klan, Georgia.
Striking Sequoia, killing her.
We didn't mean no harm.
Mr. Brooks' sister didn't ask us to escort her. She could have asked anybody to do that shit. She asked us to do it in Georgia. So if you in Atlanta and you listening to me right now, instead of having so much to say, find this motherfucker.
Minimum of 3 additional suspects.
And that's coming from the head of the NFAC. Don't make us come into your city and do your job.
About the 8-year-old's killer.
That's all the fuck I gotta say right now. Y'all seen this picture. Find him. Now, if we don't find him by the end of the day, I don't want to hear nobody else say shit about, well, what are we doing about black on black crime in our neighborhoods? What did you do about it?
He was shot and killed by police across the street from where Secoria was shot.
Ain't nobody tell nobody to go out there and shoot no fucking body. What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
In her case.
Now y'all out here harassing people on the interstate. No, cousin. No, young blood. That ain't the way it's done, bruh.
Turning now to new developments in the tragic.
Did you not see what we did? Did you not see our example?
Chilling video related to.
We are a protective, organized, defensive force. That's it.
Right now, he was seen carrying an AR.
Ain't nobody out here trying to hunt no motherfucking body down. What the fuck's wrong with you? Where your mind at, young man?
Mother's SUV as she attempted to turn.
Now you know you done fucked up and you sitting somewhere scared.
Police also.
Y'all better find him. Find him. Matter of fact, do like the police do. If you can't find him, grab every motherfucker that look like him and we'll sort that shit out.
Keep the city safe after a violent
black community, Atlanta, Georgia.
With more. Good morning, Nick.
And for all you white folks out there that keep running around talking about, in fact, killed the little girl, we'll accept our apologies in alphabetical order. Because as you can tell, we ain't no young motherfuckers. We OG, triple OGs. And we trying to handle adult business like adults, not shooting children. You savages. That's all I gotta say. Find him before shit get worse.
And I quote, the hardest part is that we have gone from one event to the next, so there's not time for them to actually recover and breathe as a police department.
These men and women.
There's nothing more else to say. I mean, he dropped everything, dropped all the facts. You know, my thing about what he said about no snitching, right? No snitching for me has always been, don't get race soldiers, don't get the systematic race soldiers involved in our community. Well, it's not really our community, but communities populated by people classified as black. Just don't get law enforcement involved. That's my that's my definition of no snitching. All right. Don't get law enforcement involved. You know what I'm saying? We can do the same thing we've done during the Jim Crow era, during Black Wall Street, where we're policing ourselves with our own communities. Tulsa, Oklahoma, we had our own everything. We had our own schools, hospitals, right? Jobs. We had our own police department. We were policing ourselves. So we had a high society that thrived, that was affluent for black society. We could do that. And so you have this mindset where you want to get, you know, police involved, and you want to get, if something happened to your family members, you know, knock on wood, nothing doesn't happen like that. Seriously, like young girl Secoria Turner out in Atlanta. You know, it's definitely our jobs to police ourselves. And a lot of black people don't understand or fathom that concept of policing ourselves. But we gotta hold our own self accountable. Just like he said, you got black folks talking about black on black crime. Well, what exactly are you doing about black on black crime? Right? What was the cause and effect of black on black crime? I've always talked about this, man. You go back and research history. You go back to a report called the Kerner Commissioner Report, aka the National Advisory Commission on Civil Disorders. What did that document say back in 1967? It said, we live in two societies, one black, one white, separate and unequal. The same uprising you're seeing today is the same uprising you're seeing back in the 1960s during the so-called civil rights movement. Right? So you're seeing it today. You're seeing an uprising, and you're seeing black folks going awry, just going way off code, shooting children, you know, shooting women. The code we had in the streets back in the day was No kids, no women. No kids, no women. Clearly, you got brothers out here breaking that code that don't care. Just living a savage mindset. Savage lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, we definitely got to find this dude. And there's a lot of things going on in my community as well, in Miami Gardens, where there's a young lady who was just abducted from her household yesterday. You know? All kinds of shootings out here in Miami. Opelika area. Overtown area. All kinds of issues out there going out that we got to, you know, we have to understand the mindset of policing ourselves and holding our own self accountable. And we don't need law enforcement to do that. Some of us do, though. Some of us really, really depend on them and have that mindset. But it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. So, anyway, shout out to the brother, the official Grandmaster Jay, the founder of Not Fucking Around Coalition. Yeah, man, that's I'm fully supportive of that organization. You know, fully supportive of that organization. I would love to reach out to him directly and do some kind of interview. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try to do that myself and reach out to him. Other than that, man, leave your comments down below. Follow me on Instagram at GMOG Fitness Family. Until next time, signing out.